Hey guys, this is Eric from White River Mountain Ranch. We're going to be hosting a long-range shooting academy here pretty quick, and we're with the guys from Leupold Optics right now, and Nick's going to be taking us through their newest system. So we're looking for some scopes that are going to be reaching out for some extended distance, and I think we got something here that's pretty special. So Nick, why don't you go ahead and take us through what we're looking at here?
Yeah, so last year at SHOT Show we introduced the Mark V HD. It's got really good reviews throughout the year. People have really seen the benefits of it, right?
Sure.
And Leupold has a long tradition in long-range optics, and this is taking it to a whole nother level.
Right.
So new for this year in the Mark V HD line is actually a 7-to-35 power scope. So we have a 3.6 to 18, 5 to 25, and now 7-to-35, right?
Yeah.
So this is all the magnification you're going to need, right?
Yeah, 7 to 35 is pretty incredible.
Right, punching out. I mean, guys want to shoot a mile now, you know,
Yeah.
even a mile and a half, crazy 2-mile stuff, and this is what you need.
Sure.
Even stuff, you know, 1,000, 1,500 yards. This will get the job done.
Perfect.
It's got a lot of awesome features: fast focus eye shell, integrated power selector through a lever there, easy, nice back and forth. The adjustments are really nice.
Yeah, you can hear it tactile.
Right,
Sure.
clicks on that with the zero lock. You got T3 reticles, H59, or just like regular TMR if you want to use something that's not as complicated.
Are you coming in MOA, or what are you offering?
Yeah, so then new for this year, last year we just had MIL, now we have MOA.
Perfect.
So we have some MOA versions going to get MOA adjustments with MOA reticles.
Sure.
Our new PR1 MOA reticle, which is like a TMR style graduation reticle.
Right.
Easy to use, and you know, guys may be more familiar with that
Perfect.
MOA instead of MIL.
So do you have an illuminated version?
Yep, illuminated versions, non-illuminated versions, whatever you want.
First focal plane, I'm assuming?
First focal plane, which is nice. You know, you're able to use that reticle at any magnification throughout the power selector range.
I noticed I come from a strong hunting background. That's kind of and I've just recently cracked into long-range shooting like a lot of guys have, and I've found the advantages of first focal plane are incredible.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't, you know, historically, if you had a high-power scope, you just bump it up to the highest power, and that's what you shoot on. Now you can bump it back down a little bit, still use that reticle, and you can actually take a more accurate shot sometimes when you're on lower power.
That's right.
When you're on high power, you know, your movements are exacerbated, stuff's moving around, and you can actually put that reticle, it seems more stable on low power sometimes.
100%.
Yeah, so real versatile. It's really lightweight too, which is awesome.
Yeah, what are we running on here?
So it's 33 ounces for the 7-to-35. 5-to-25 is only 30 ounces. So
and that is a huge tube. So what are we looking at? What size are we running here?
So 35 millimeter tube, main tube.
millimeter.
Yeah, the reasoning behind that is that we want to have that full range of adjustment inside the scope. The little myth that people don't understand actually has nothing to do with light transmission or how much light's getting to the eye, right?
Sure.
So that actually has to do with the inner part, which is the erector system in there.
Right.
And we wanted to keep that system nice and large in order to get a lot of light to the shooter's eye.
Right.
And in order to do that and get a lot of adjustment, we went to the 35 millimeter main tube.
Okay.
So, but we also offer full line of rings and mounting solutions for that 35 millimeter main tube.
Okay, so
as
you
well.
can do all in one. You can pick up your rings, pick up your scope.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, I always guys will have trouble with their system, right? And they're like, man, I got this really nice scope and I got this really nice rifle, and they got the $20, you know, rings and bases, right?
Extremely important to get good rings.
That connection between the rifle and the scope needs to be rock solid.
And,
so.
are you running steel, aluminum? What are y'all running on your rings?
So we do both, but you know, I've seen a big uptake in aluminum, right?
Okay. A little bit lighter.
Yeah, lighter. And the thing is, we test all our rings and mounts to the same standards as the scope, steel or aluminum.
Yep.
So they're going to be just as rugged and durable, and they're going to be lighter.
Sure.
And for me, lighter is way more beneficial.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So what are y'all looking at in specs? 18 pounds per square inch, 20, 25?
It's about 25, 26 pounds per square inch on the top.
Perfect.
You do 65 inch pounds on the side.
Okay.
You know, that's a good thing to watch out. You'll see some competitors, they say only 15 or 16 inch pounds on the top.
Sure.
That lets you know that main tube may not be as robust as some others.
That's
right?
what I was just about to ask. You know, tube that size and stuff, I was interested in seeing how durable it really was.
Oh, it's super durable. So we put everything through the same testing specs, and that spec is basically the recoil signature. If you would shoot a rifle that could actually do this, it would knock you unconscious each time you shoot it.
Really?
It accelerates your brain so fast.
Holy smokes.
So, and they have to go through that, and they have to go through 5,000 impacts of that, and have basically no impact shift at all.
Okay.
So, and that's even from our entry-level scopes all the way up to our high-end scopes. Have to go through that same testing, right?
Can you speak to the tracking? That's a big big deal, especially for PRS shooters and even hunters.
Right. So we really paid attention to the tracking on this.
Okay.
We've had our adjustments have always tracked really well.
Yeah.
But the clicks haven't always been as bright and positive as some people want, right?
Sure.
So the clicks on this are extremely positive when you go through the system. I mean, you can feel those things. They did a beautiful job with the adjustments, and we did a test when we first were running the first validation units.
Okay.
We took like 100 scopes and ran box tests with all of them. Spot on. Like not one was out. So,
awesome.
And we know how that important that is, right? To have that tracking capability in PRS shooting, long range shooting, long range hunting. It doesn't matter. You want the scope to track, right?
And I noticed just then. So is this your locking system?
Yep, that's
your
the
zero
locking
stop,
system. Yep.
is.
So you got a button right there.
Okay.
Now I push the button. Now I can rotate the dial. I go 1 revolution, 2nd revolution, button sucks in right there.
Sure.
So I know I'm on my 2nd. 3rd revolution, this pin pops up.
Okay.
Now I know I'm on my 3rd revolution. Now I can go all the way back. 0, lock it in.
Perfect.
And you can even go under a mil on this one. So reasoning behind that is some guys will want to put a night vision, a clip on, a PVS 30 or something in front. It'll actually adjust your point of impact a little bit, and you can adjust for that point of impact up to a mil without having to slip the dial or do anything like that.
That's
which
awesome.
is really handy.
Yeah, people don't understand. If you haven't done long range shooting, which like I said, I'm very new to the game, having indicators and showing you where you're at in the rotation, especially if you're shooting in low light situations, or if you're amped up, your heart's going and stuff like that.
Right.
To be able to know where you're at in rotation is key to success on being able to hit it.
Yeah, it's super important. We call post-fire checks, right? So you shoot something, and you want to be able to look at the dial and see where you were at, and then take it back to 0. So you don't go to the next target or whatever, and you forgot to dial back down, or you forgot what revolution you're on, or something like that. So.
And are y'all running the gas purge system, fog-proof, all that shock? I know you spoke to the shock-proof.
Yeah, shock-proof, fog-proof, waterproof, and lifetime warranty. No questions asked. I mean, it's American-made scope too.
That's awesome.
750 people in Beaverton, Oregon, making scopes every day.
That's a big deal, man. You don't find that a lot.
Right. So. And the price point is actually really, really reasonable.
Yeah, speak to that. What are we looking at? What's the range?
For a Mark V HD for the whole line, we're starting at 1,800. Okay. You can go all the way up to just below $3,000. Okay. I believe the 7 to 35 here starts at 2,400.
Okay.
But in this day and age, there's a lot of scopes out there that are 3,500, $4,000 for a scope, and this competes with all of them. And not even competes. I think it's better than all the rest.
Yeah, that's a lot of bang for your buck. Yeah. I noticed you have parallax adjustment too on the side of this one as well.
Yep. Yep. Definitely parallax adjustment.
Incredibly important.
Yeah, especially long range shooting, right? So making sure you have a nice, good focus adjustment. The good thing on this is they adjusted the throw of the cam, basically meaning that you get a longer throw, so that it's not as sensitive, and you can really dial in the focus and get that parallax spot on when you're shooting. And again, that goes extended ranges. That's super important.
Oh yeah, incredibly important. And the parallax adjustment too. I've seen guys that have been shooting for a long time. They actually rotate through, starting from the closest range to look at wind in different directions.
Yeah.
So they can pick up the mirage.
Yeah.
So that was a unique feature that I had the opportunity to shoot with a lot of guys, and that's what they were kind of showcasing to me. Very novice behind the gun. Parallax didn't mean anything a few years ago.
Right. Yeah. You try to explain parallax to someone, they're like, "I get it," and you're like, "You get it?" And you're like, "No, I don't really get it."
Yeah. So that's awesome, man. It seems like y'all really put a lot of time into it.
A lot of time and effort. The cool thing too is like the product line manager over this scope, he shoots a lot of long range. He uses long range competition, so he takes all that feedback that he gets from his own experiences, from competitors' experiences, and puts it into the scope. I think that's showing a lot in the finished products that are coming out. So which is really awesome.
And I know y'all have dealers all over, but what's the easiest, quickest way to kind of order from you guys or something? Can they go to direct to Leupold or online?
So we have some VIP programs that qualify for that, direct. Otherwise, we don't really sell direct. But go to your local shop. A number of online retailers will have it.
Okay.
You can go to leupold.com and look for a retailer list too. We got a retailer list there.
Perfect.
Yep.
So zip code or something.
Yeah, exactly, and show you where it's at, closest.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Military and law enforcement. Do y'all help out those guys?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, that falls under that VIP program.
Okay, perfect. That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
All right, and I mean, guys, if you know anything about Leupold, you know that they've been around for years and years. A lot of guys from the military aspect have been using these, law enforcement. So they got the history behind them. It's just incredible to see this system in person, guys. This is one of the first time that I've had the opportunity to see it, and seeing it in a 35 millimeter configuration and being under sub 35 ounces is just unbelievable. In a 7x35, that's in a usable 7x35.
Right. Yeah.
Glass clarity. I was looking through it a while ago, and it's
even at the higher powers, you'll see that it's super clear still. Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. Nick, thank you for taking the
Yeah,
time and
for
talking
sure.
with us and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, we're extremely excited to try these out. So if you're interested in Long Range Shooting Academy, check out White River Mountain Ranch. We're going to be hosting that here pretty quick, and we're going to hopefully have these and a bunch of others out there for clients to come out and give it a shot. So, all right, take care. We appreciate it.